Alright, this is my deck profile for my cybers. I actually won YCS and I won locals. I won duelist network matches, Yugioh Pro matches with this deck, and it's pretty cool. Um, I win against Kaiba's deck all the time, so AI pretty sucks. Um, so I play three Cyber Dragons, of course. Three, because three Cyber Dragons. When your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon Cyber Dragon from your hand. I'm slapping this card because I want you guys to know this is one of the main cards. And since it's one of the main cards, I'm thinking of only playing one because it makes sense. And this is Cyber Dragon Dry. Dry is effective. When he's normal summoned, you can make all other Cyber Dragons on the field level 5s, and that will help you overlay for level 5s. Get out of the way! Okay, I run 3 cores, because core's effect, you can get 1 Cyber Spell or Trap from your deck and add it to your hand. So, I add core. Whoops, okay. Shoot. Got off! 3 Cyber Valleys, because Cyber Valley, when he's attacked, when he's face up or face down, when he's attacked, you can banish him, and then you have to draw a card in the battle phase. So, get out of the way. 2 Honest, that's basic. Everyone runs Honest, because I'm running Boojins, so this way he's Honest. Cyber Eltanhan. I run Cyber Eltanhan because everyone else runs him in Cyber Dragon, so I run 1 Eladin. I'm thinking of running 5 Eladins just cause. The Hex, there's a little mark right there because I used to have a Dark Magician Girl mat, and that accidentally got on my Hex. It was an accident, I promise. 2 Shining Angels. I use 2 Shining Angels because when Shining Angel's destroyed, I get to special summon monster with 1400 or less attack. So, and of course, 3 Cyber Paraplant. Cyber Paraplant helps me get. I always go for Elton, even if I don't have anything, special Elton and like see, if you read this card, it specifically tells me to get Elton in. So, get Elton in and go for the OTK, 500 attack. Of course, 3 Power Bonds. 3 Power Bonds helps me win the duel, obviously, because Power Bond makes your opponent lose 15,000 life points. So, machine duplication. What this does is duplicates my machine's life points. As you can read it, it clearly states if I have 500 or less life points, I can special summon a monster with 2 million attack. So that's that. 1 MST. Oh, there's a card behind here. Of course, 1 MST, or Mystical Space Typhoon. I use 1 MST for the spells, 1 ODOP, DDR, of course, MAL, just cause, and FB, because everyone uses FB, EB, of course, and LR, because everyone can. I run all these spells because, all these spells help out with me, with my spellcaster monsters, because all my spellcaster monsters are super strong. You can see they're all about spellcasters, not about machines. So that really helps out my deck a lot. So, out of here. And of course, 1 MST. This is a MST for monsters, so I like to call it Mystical Space Dark Hole. So yeah. 1 Lightning Vortex, because I can. If I had Regeki, I would run 1 Regeki, 1 Lightning Vortex, 1 Dark Hole, and 1 Torrential, because I like destroying things. 1 Instant Fusion, or Instant Ramen. What Instant Ramen does, See, instant ramen allows me to special summon a monster by paying 1,000 life points. And by paying 1,000 life points, it actually gains 10,000 attack. So that's what the 1,000 for. See, 1,000 there and 1,000 there, add that together, that's 2,000 times level 5 or lower, that's 10,000. So, that'd be game right there. Just to let you know, that's why I run Cybers. And for the traps, I run 1 Jar of the Greed, because I can run 1 Jar of the Greed. 1 Trap Stun, and another Jar of the Greed. I'm joking, that's the same card. Trap Stun, Malevolent Catastrophe, Cyber Network, of course, 2D prisons, no 3D prisons, because I got beat up and lost the other D prison because some guy said I was cheating when I used instant fusion. He was like, oh, that's not instant fusion effect. I'm like, yeah, it is instant fusion effect. Use math, you stupid kid. So I got beat up. He took my D prison, and yeah. So now I only have 2. Call the Haunted, of course. Call the Haunted. I love Call the Haunted because it's Call the Haunted. I don't know why it's called Call the Haunted. I don't have any zombies, so this is stupid. 1 Compulse because every deck profile I've ever watched runs Compulses, so I'm like, oh, okay, I'll run a Compulse. And Cyber Network Hidden Technology. It's hidden technology, so it's hidden. I like keeping it face down for the whole entire turn. Or not the whole entire turn, the whole entire duel. I like keeping it face down. And when the duel's over, he's like, oh, what'd you have face down? I'm like, oh, I had this. He's like, why didn't you activate it? I'm like, because it's hidden. You're not supposed to activate it. He's stupid. He doesn't know how to run Cybers. And for my extra deck, this is basically what I like to run. I like to run 2 Novas. Why I run Nova is because he is a level 5 XYZ machine, and, I can detach. See, what it does is, I special Nova, right? So I'm specialing Nova. When I get Nova out, I can special another Nova, because that's Nova's effect, obviously, and then overlay, and then I can special, for one of my fusions, Barbaroid. Barbaroid, I don't know how to summon him. I don't know why I even run him, because obviously his effect is to special summon Barbaroid, so that's how you play Cybers. Trust me, I know, I've won YCS. And I'm not just saying that, I actually won YCS, you can look it up. And then there's Barbaroid. Barbaroid's pretty cool. Okay. And Overdragon. Everyone that I know who plays Cybers runs Overdragon. I don't know why they do. They just do. I don't run Overload Fusion, so I don't know why I run Overdragon. Of course, Fortress Dragon. Fortress Dragon, I don't have DNA surgery, so I don't know why the crap I'm running him. Just because the only reason I'm running most of these guys is because they said Chimera attack, so I'm guessing like, oh, Cybers, Cyber End Dragon, I never summon him, I just have him. And Cyber Twin, I can use Power Bond for Cyber Twin because Cyber Twin is amazing. And then Panzer Dragon, of course. Panzer is Panzer. I actually never use my extra deck because I usually win. I don't lose. I usually win, not lose. I win before I actually get to summon them. And that is because I am too good. So, yeah. Now on to my side deck. I don't know, this might seem a little insane, but I like to side him. A Mental Hero, Great Tornado. I like to side him because he's pretty good. I can't summon him, but I like to side him just in case. So they think I'm playing heroes. Like, oh, he's playing heroes. What should I do? I should side in some cards. Like, nah, I'm not playing heroes. Master Hyperion. I like to summon Master Hyperion just because. I'll summon him and people are like, oh, is this like a cyber agent? So I'm like, nah, it's just cybers. And then Jurak, I actually don't have any synchros or tuners, so I just like to run him in there. Just self-explanatory. I also like to run Tuscamon. See, he has 240 defense, and 400 attack and 410. He's a low 410. See, I could like normal summon him just off the bat. So, Tuskmon actually combos with Gargomon. Gargomon's level 5, and he's Thunder, so he's Thunder King. I like to use Thunder King a lot. See his effect. Discard one card from your hand to the deck. So I'm putting a card in the deck to special summon a fusion monster. See, this is why I don't need to use Power Bond a lot, because I use Gargomon. So, speaking of Gargomon, he also combos with Golem. I actually have a Graveler. So I use Graveler, I special Graveler, use Gargomon's effect to special Golem EX, self-explanatory. And also for combos, sometimes maybe I will get Nova out, right? So I'll get Nova out, and I'll have 2 set cards. See, what these set cards do, these are special cards coming to Yu-Gi-Oh! See, if I have Nova in attack, right? And then he attacks Nova, I can use Gate Card Open. See, when I open this Gate Card, Light Monsters, because he's a Light Monsters gain 700 attack. So, Nova gains, he's up to 2800. Then use the effect to gain 21, he's at 4900. So, and then Winged Beasts lose 400. See, that's why there's that circle around them. So, or I could open up this Gate card, which would mean right here, Light Machine Monsters gain 2,500 attack. So that 2,500 attack is really going to help Nova, plus his effect, 2,100. That's really going to beat them down. For my strategies for winning, one of my strategies for winning is I like to switch card sheets between duels, not between them. I like to, take my time between duels. So if I lose one game, I'll start switching out my card sheets, just sleeve them individually, one by one. And if he has to help, I'm like, nah, you can't help. So just do that. I play mind games. That's why I sheathe my cards. After every single duel I lose, I will resheath my cards. So just saying. I like to play mind games. And I also like to bring this along. This is a counter for 5. Because, all my deck consists of level 5s. What I like to use this for is to, I use this as counters, actually. These counters really help. This is a 5 counter, so if I get a 5 counter, just place that on there, and then that'll be it. He'll be weirded out, and most people who you go to tournaments can't lift this, so they're like, oh crap, I can't lift this. This is like 5 pounds, dude. I mean, come on. And also, I like to use these for counters. Why I use these for counters is because, if I get 6 counters, I'll throw this at them 6 times, 6 times beating them down, and they'll get scared. And they'll get, mad and angry, and then they'll get disqualified. So that's how I won YCS, by disqualification. He started yelling, and, the judge was like, what are you yelling for? I'm like, oh, he was like, oh, he threw these tennis balls at me. I'm like, no, I didn't throw any tennis balls, you're just imagining things. And then he got sent to the mental hospital. So that's why I won YCS. It's a true story, you can look it up. And that's pretty much it for my Falconeer deck profile.
Oh my god, this is gonna be dying, bro.